Hey everybody, it's me, Timmy Flyers guy, aka the Philly Underdog, aka the Philly Delight, aka full-time Flyers fan, aka a Flyers fan still searching for a postseason. And welcome to another edition of the Orange and Black Recap. Last night, the Philadelphia Flyers faced off against the Utah Mammoth. No goals for the Flyers. The Flyers were shut out 3-0 at the hands of the Utah Mammoth. Flyers still could not find a victory against the Utah Mammoth. They lost to them twice last season and lost to them twice this season. And I know the Flyers, they have had their trouble with expansion teams in the past. The record against expansion teams is not a good one. Last night was a tough way to go out for the Flyers. A tough way, a game that they had. Another missed opportunity for the Philadelphia Flyers last night. And, this was a game that they should have had. And it didn't, and they didn't. And I know this fan base is divided by two types of fans. Tankers and non-tankers. Now the tankers are the fans that want, they're fans that want the team to lose so bad that they'll get a good draft pick. When the non-tankers want this team to do well and want this team to make it to the postseason. Now, let me break it down to you. I'm going to say this right now. Fans are upset. We have people upset that this team wins games. And there are people upset that when you lose games. When is somebody in this fan base going to make up their freaking mind? Seriously. Make up your damn minds. Are you happy that they're winning? Are you sad that they're losing? Or are you angry that they're winning? Make up your damn mind. Seriously. You're like this people, you're like a customer in Alhorn trying to decide if you want soup or salad. I don't know why I use that analogy. I just decided to use it. Like I said, this fan base cannot make up its mind. This is why so many people in this fan base are divided. The non-tankers and the tankers are divided in this fan base. And I'm going to say it right now. That was a tough loss last night. It was another missed opportunity. As for the trade deadline, just got an update on the trade deadline right now. The Philadelphia Flyers have traded Bobby Brink to the Minnesota Wild in exchange for David Jiricek, a defenseman from the Minnesota Wild, and also a draft pick as well. A lot of people are saying that Bobby Brink is better off on a better team. Well, honestly, I feel like people are being very not respectful to the organization when I hear people saying that, he can get things done on a better hockey team. I know it's brutal honesty, but honestly, it's disrespectful. I don't like hearing that. I don't like hearing that because it makes me feel like that I'm a piece of shit for being a Flyers fan, for cheering this team. it makes me feel like a piece of shit, and I do not like feeling like that. When I hear people say that, it makes me look like an idiot. It makes me look like that I'm a sap. And I'm not a sap. I love my hockey team. I'm not a sucker. I'm not that guy who, hey, oh, he must have saw you coming type of guy. I'm not that type of guy. Let me tell you something. A lot of people say that I'm delusional, that I'm oblivious to the way life works. Well, let me tell you something. Do I look oblivious? Do I look like a guy that doesn't know how life works? Do I look like a guy that doesn't know that life can be unfair sometimes? I mean, I understand that life is full of hardships. I'm not some little kid. I'm not 3 years old. I'm a grown ass man. I know how the world works. I know this world is cruel. I watch the news. I listen to the news. I know how cruel this world can be. And I know how unpredictable this world can be. Look at me. I am the perfect example of how unpredictable life should be. Look at me. Tracheostomy, I'm in a wheelchair. You think I don't know how life is? You think I don't know it? You think that I'm just a delusional person? To live in a fairy tale world? I don't believe me. I know how the world works. I'm not an idiot. I didn't come off of a turnip truck. I'm not an idiot. I wasn't born yesterday. But I know somebody's trying to take advantage of me. I know. Well, I know the things aren't going well. But my hockey team, believe me. I know. I've been knowing for about 5 seasons so far. When somebody tells me that, you can't do this and you can't do that, and this and that will never happen, I don't believe what people say. Because sometimes life can be unpredictable, but sometimes life can be miraculous. And that's how I feel about that. I know a lot of people are upset about the trade. Well, I am happy for Bobby Brink. I'm happy that he's giving a chance. In Minnesota, I know that his future should be here with the Philadelphia Flyers. But honestly, he's a grown-ass man. And if he wants to make the playoffs, let him make the playoffs. Let him do what he wants to do. If we're trading him, that's just how it goes sometimes. That's how sports are sometimes. And I've been hearing there's a lot of people, a lot of I told you so type people out there that are probably going to tell me that I was wrong and they were right, and the fans that believe that this team was going to make the postseason, they're all wrong, and a lot of people are going to say that I told you so. But you know what? That's fine, because I've dealt with a lot of the I told you so's in life. I've dealt with that all my life. And I'm still going to be a Flyers fan. And I'm going to say it right now. People are saying restart the rebuild. First of all, I am 40 years old. I don't have time for another rebuild. I am going to be 40 years old in December, and I do not want to end up having my life ended by missing out on the Flyers winning the Stanley Cup. Because I don't want to be that guy. Because I'm getting older. I'm almost 40 years old. I have to see this team win a Stanley Cup before I leave this world. I need to see this team win a Stanley Cup. And I don't want to pass away in life with regret. And I really want this team to win a Stanley Cup one day. If I wait for another rebuild, I'm probably not gonna be here by the time this team wins the Stanley Cup. So you have to think of the people that are getting older. You have to think, when you say restart the rebuild, you have to be considerate. You have to be considerate of the people that are getting older, the people that are getting older, and people that will miss out on something like that. You have to take that into consideration. I don't know if you think I'm weird for saying that, but you gotta think of the people that are getting older. You have to think of the people that are getting older now. The people in this decade that are turning 50, and the people in this decade that are turning 60, 70, and 80. Because, we're in a new decade. And sooner or later, when years pass, people are going to be 60 years old. People are going to be 80 years old. People are going to be 50. And it's going to be hard for them not to see this team win a Stanley Cup. And it's going to be hard because you have to take consideration for the elderly generation that want to see those things, those last things, before they pass away. The people in this world that haven't seen, that want to see Niagara Falls before they pass away. That want to see their grandchildren graduate from high school. They see their grandchildren experience Flyers hockey, experience postseason hockey, and experience playoff hockey. So when you say restart the rebuild, think of the elderly. Think of the elderly when you say restart the rebuild, because they need to see these things before they pass on. They need to see their grandchildren graduate. They need to see this team win a Stanley Cup. And they need to see this team be a successful hockey team. Because it's their last wishes. And they deserve their last wishes. And I'm going to say it right now. A lot of people would be mad if they made the playoffs. But let me break it down for you one more time, so you all listen to me. Let me break it down for you. Let me break it down for you. Let me break it down for you. Let's be real here. The last time this team made the playoffs, the whole world completely shut down due to a worldwide pandemic. Many fans, before the pandemic, had big plans of going to a game and watching playoff hockey. Unfortunately, the pandemic had other plans. And unfortunately, we didn't get to see Flyers playoff hockey with fans in the crowd. We had to see a watered down, homogenized version of playoff hockey in 2020. So now everybody's saying, restart the rebuild. Everybody complaining when they win hockey games. Don't you remember how bad you felt when you weren't able to see real playoff hockey. You had to sit down and watch the homogenized, watered-down version of playoff hockey in 2020. I bet you didn't feel very good. I bet you hated it. I bet you it sucked. Well, let me tell you something. I felt that way too. And a lot of you don't remember what that felt like. A lot of you don't realize how making the playoffs, how much it means to this city, how much it means to the little kids of this generation that don't know what playoff hockey is all about. That was me in 1990, in the early 90s. I don't even know what playoff hockey was in the early 90s. I don't even know what it was. I never knew what it was. And I feel like the fans of this generation, the kids of this generation, haven't really experienced a real playoff experience. And to me, they deserve that. This city deserves that. The fans deserve that. We're putting up with all this crap year by year. The fans deserve this. The city deserves this. And, you know, we need this. I know a lot of you may think you don't need it. But let me tell you something. We do need this. I'd be pretty damn sad if we go another season without playoff hockey. Even sadder than pandemic playoff hockey. And that's how I feel about that. A lot of you don't remember how it felt to have playoff hockey, a full playoff experience, taken away from you due to something that we had no control over. That really sucks. Remember that feeling. Remember how it felt. A lot of us forgotten what that was like. So that is why I had to break it down to each and every one of you. And that's all I gotta say about that. Guys, thank you for joining me here on the Irish and Black Recon. I know I got off on a little bit of a tangent, but sometimes that's how it goes on the Irish and Black Recon. It's unpredictable here on the Irish and Black Recon. Guys, I'll see you next time. I'll see you on Sunday, either later on Saturday, or actually, I will see you on Sunday as I recap the Philadelphia Flyers Pittsburgh practice game. Guys, I'll see you next time. And remember, always a Flyers fan. No matter what, I will still be a Flyers fan. I'm not a radio analyst. I'm not a hockey announcer. I'm just a regular Joe that loves hockey. And that's all I gotta say about that. I'll see you guys next time.